So, I'm not usually the I saw a ghost type, but something seriously weird happened last weekend, and I need to get this off my chest. I'm hoping you guys can tell me if I'm losing it or if this is, like, actually creepy. Bear with me, I'm not great at storytelling, but I'll do my best. A bit of context, my buddy, let's call him Ali, invited me to crash at his family's old house in this tiny town a couple of hours outside Lahore. It's one of those places where everyone knows everyone, and the nearest petrol pump is a 20-minute drive. Ali's been hyping up this place forever, saying it's rustic and full of character. Spoiler, character apparently means terrifying vibes. The house is this crumbling 100-year-old Haveli with creaky wooden floors, weirdly tall ceilings, and those old-school shuttered windows that look like they're judging you. I'm not superstitious, but this place felt like it was waiting for me to mess up. Anyway, Ali had to run some errands in town, so I was alone in the house for the first night. No big deal, I thought. I'm a grown man. I can handle a few creaks and groans. I set up in the guest room, which had this massive, dusty mirror facing the bed, red flag number 1, and a single bulb that flickered like it was auditioning for a horror movie. I was scrolling on my phone, trying to ignore the vibe, when I heard this faint thump from downstairs. Like not a house-settling thump, but a deliberate thump, 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 like someone was slowly walking up the stairs. I froze. My brain's like, it's just the house, chill, but my body's already in fight-or-flight mode. I grabbed the cricket bat Ali keeps in the room, because apparently that's decor, and crept to the door. The thumping stopped, but now there was this weird scratching sound, like nails on wood coming from the hallway. I'm not proud of this, but I stood there for a solid 5 minutes, whispering Ya Allah under my breath, too scared to open the door. Eventually, I worked up the courage to peek out. Nothing. Just a dark, empty hallway with that same creepy mirror reflecting the moonlight in a way that made my skin crawl. I went back to bed, told myself I was being paranoid, and tried to sleep. But then, around 2 a.m., I heard it again. Thump, thump, thump. This time it was closer, like it was right outside my door. I swear I could hear breathing, low and raspy, like someone was standing there, just waiting. At this point, I'm texting Ali like, "Bro, your house is haunted. Come back now." He didn't reply because, of course, he's got no signal in this middle-of-nowhere town. Here's where it gets weirder. I decided to be proactive, read dumb, and opened the door to confront whatever it was. The hallway was empty, but the mirror at the end of it? I swear I saw something move in it. Not my reflection, something else. Like a shadow, but human-shaped. I noped out, slammed the door, and pushed the bed against it like I was in some low-budget Desi horror flick. I didn't sleep a wink that night. Morning comes, Ali's back, and I'm ready to bolt. I tell him everything, expecting him to laugh it off, but he gets this weird look and says, "Oh, you heard her too?" Excuse me, her? Apparently, his family has this story about a lady who used to live in the house decades ago. She passed away in some tragic way. He was vague, probably to mess with me. And now she checks in on guests sometimes. I'm like, "Bro, you could have warned me." And he just shrugs and says, "I didn't think she'd bother you." I was ready to write this off as Ali pranking me, but then he showed me an old photo of the house from the 80s, and there's this woman standing in the background near the mirror. I got chills because her face looked familiar, like I'd seen it in that shadow the night before. I laughed it off to save face, but I was packing my bag while Ali was still talking. Here's the twist, though, and this is why I'm still freaking out. When I got home, I found a small, old-looking key in my backpack. I didn't bring it, and it doesn't fit anything I own. Ali swears he's never seen it before, and it's not like I was rummaging through his creepy house picking up random junk. So where did it come from? Did I accidentally bring back a souvenir from the lady? I'm too scared to find out what it unlocks. So, Reddit, what do you think? Am I just sleep-deprived and imagining things, or is this house legit haunted? Has anyone else had a creepy experience like this in an old Desi Haveli? Also, what do I do with this key? Throw it in a river? Burn sage? Help a brother out? TLDR. Stayed at my friend's creepy old house, heard weird noises, saw a shadow in a mirror, and now I've got a mysterious key I didn't have before. Pretty sure I'm cursed. Send help. Subscribe to my channel to watch the full story and get the next video.